Hello, I'm Barclay Roper with Tiger Capital Management, a registered investment advisor here in the state of Idaho, bringing you your weekly trend update, helping you stay on the right side of the market. Today I'd like to talk about the costs associated with exchange-traded funds, or also known as ETFs, and mutual funds. Both are acceptable investment vehicles for both your individual and retirement accounts. Both ETFs and mutual funds can provide less risk through more diversification. And this is because each fund can invest in dozens, if not hundreds, of stocks, bonds, or other assets in a single fund. But be aware that there are differences between ETFs and mutual funds, and we'll not have time to discuss all those differences today. All right, so on to costs. One of the major considerations when I decide whether to use an ETF or a mutual fund is the cost. Be advised that some mutual funds, depending on where you buy them, may have a front end or a back end sales charge based on a percent of capital invested, which of course is a drag on performance. Large sales charges could be avoided if you can find a similar fund with little to no sales charge. If you invest on your own through an online broker, you should be able to purchase an almost unlimited amount of ETF shares for one flat fee of, say, $10. Some brokers have a list of ETFs and mutual funds that you can purchase at no commission. The other thing to consider when comparing similar funds, whether ETFs or mutual funds, is the annual expense ratio, which a lot of people don't know about, but every mutual fund or ETF has an annual expense ratio. Each ETF or mutual fund has an annual expense ratio expressed in terms of a percentage of assets under management that you're charged annually. If the funds are similar, it's advisable to choose the one with the lowest annual percentage expense. For example, one may have an expense ratio of 0.25%. Another similar fund may have an annual expense ratio of 1%. So it'd be better to choose, if they're similar funds, the one that has the lowest fees associated with it. So before you buy, consider the costs. All right, fantastic. Let's go ahead and look at our long-term trends for today, starting out with U.S. stocks, represented by the S&P 500. We can see here that price is still above the 50-day moving average and also well above the 200-day moving average. So for U.S. stocks, we're in a confirmed uptrend. Foreign stocks, we can see that price this morning is above the 50-day moving average and above the 200-day moving average. So we're still in a confirmed uptrend with foreign stocks. Going on to real estate investment trusts. We can see that the 50-day moving average has crossed over the 200-day moving average, which is a positive sign. We can also note that this area down here that we've been using as support for the last 7 or 8 months has not been breached. Price is well above that area. And so we're still in a confirmed uptrend with real estate investment trusts. Commodities. We can see that price, the 50-day moving average, is right below the 200-day moving average. It looks like it could cross, depending on what goes on in the next few days or weeks. But price is above the 200-day moving average, is above the 50-day moving average. But since the last price high, the most recent price high, we haven't been able to break above that. So I'm going to go ahead and say that we're still in a confirmed downtrend in commodities. And bonds, we can see that also price has, the 50-day moving average has crossed over the 200-day moving average, and that happened within the last few weeks, which is a positive sign. We still have not been able to breach this area of resistance. Here's price this morning, right here. Still haven't been able to breach that. And so for now, I'm going to say bonds are still in a confirmed downtrend. Let's look at that one more time. U.S. stocks are in a confirmed uptrend. Foreign stocks are in a confirmed uptrend. Real estate investment trusts are in a confirmed uptrend. Commodities are in a confirmed downtrend. And bonds are in a confirmed downtrend. So that wraps it up for today. I'm Barkley Ropeworth, Tiger Capital Management, bringing you your weekly trend update, helping you stay on the right side of the market. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to give me a call or email me. Thanks. We'll see you next week.